Hey everybody, welcome to the Sagebrush Happy Hour journal entry for March 4th, 2026. I've been a little bit lax in posting journal entries. Things happen, and it's unfortunately we've kind of been going from almost daily to maybe twice a week now, but I'll try to keep up with it and do a little bit better. So I guess since my last post was maybe the first, the weekend, and we're in another war. And then Monday, I got together with a couple of fellow photographers, Doug Glidden and Jim Fell, and we went on a photo drive to photo tour, and I kind of guided them as we went down through the towns of El Rito and La Madera into Abiquiu. And Abiquiu, New Mexico is of course famous for Georgia O'Keeffe and the Ghost Ranch. And so we had lunch, a nice lunch at the Abiquiu Inn. And before that, the whole morning we'd been taking pictures along the road and kind of back roads of New Mexico, and got some really good pictures. And then after lunch, got out and went up toward the Ghost Ranch and took some nice photos up there of the kind of rock formations and kind of the unique geology. And then to a place called the Echo Amphitheater, which is up there close to Abiquiu, and took some pictures there. And so that was a nice full day photo tour, but I got home at 6:30 in the evening and was just totally exhausted. And I wanted to get set up to for the lunar eclipse that was going to occur on Tuesday morning at basically 3 a.m. here our time. And so I got my couple cameras set up and the Sea-Star telescope and started shooting a time lapse before I went to bed. Set my alarm for 3 a.m. Got up at 3 a.m. and it was clicking away, shooting pictures of the moon. And as the eclipse started and the penumbra started moving across the moon, the clouds moved in. And so by the time it got to totality, we were fully overcast at my location. And basically I ended up not getting any good photos or time lapses of the lunar eclipse. And since it's the only one that's going to occur for the next 3 years, and I hyped it up in my podcast on Sunday about how prepared I was to capture it, I was kind of deeply disappointed. That and the lack of sleep. And so basically yesterday was kind of a wash day because I was just totally exhausted all day long. Got a little bit of stuff done, but nothing major. And then today we had a friend that is passing through New Mexico, had been down here and was down in Santa Fe and was coming back up through Taos, an old friend from Denver, and we met her for lunch. And so headed into town and had a nice lunch at the Bent Street Cafe. And then I did some grocery shopping and some hardware shopping, and then came home, and I'm working on a billboard sign for the Chili Line Depot. And so I bought some spray paint to paint a 4-foot by 6-foot masonite board with, and I've gone through 2 cans of paint so far and it's barely covering it. So I think and I only bought 3 cans of spray paint, and I probably should have got some enamel paint and rolled it on with a foam roller. But hindsight is 20/20, so I'm hoping I can get that done with another coat from the another spray can. And then I've cut out some vinyl lettering in the kind of the reflective vinyl lettering for the billboard, and then we've got to lay that out and apply that, and then coat that with clear coat paint, and then after that is then I will get that sheet back to Deb and Gil, and they'll build a frame for it and actually do the billboard beside the road. And so they wanted to end up doing a couple more signs, and we'll see how that goes, and if this is really cost effective to do it ourselves, or maybe we should just farm it out and have a professional do it. So that's what's been happening here over the last few days, and I hope you all are doing well and enjoying this clear skies and nice weather as we are here. Kind of the end of we call first spring, and I'm anticipating that soon we'll see second winter and then second spring and so on and so forth with the seasons. All right. Cheers, everybody.